If America actually overturns Roe v. Wade, isn't that the same thing as enforcing certain people's morality on others? Well, yes, actually. The same way we enforce morality on others every single day. You want to enforce your morality on other people. You endorse laws that prevent other people from using their bodies to punch you in the face or to steal your stuff. You advocate for laws and for the enforcement of preventing people from making certain decisions, like the decision to vandalize your home or the decision to kidnap children from the daycare center. You use your morality, and we as a society use our morality against people all the time. We rob people of their rights by putting them in jail because we're preventing them from harming other people. We rob people of their right to drive 145 miles per hour in a school zone. So when it comes to the issue of abortion, yes, we're robbing people of the so-called right to kill a baby. And that's a good thing. We should outlaw abortion because abortion kills a baby. We know that science has proven it's a living human being in the womb, and that human being deserves to live. That's the most basic human right. If you don't have the right to life, none of the other rights even matter. But what about the separation of church and state, you say? Well, my religion, Christianity, just so happens to teach that theft is a sin and it's wrong and it shouldn't be allowed. Are we supposed to not enforce laws against theft just because Christianity, and Islam, by the way, and every other religion happens to believe that you shouldn't steal? What about other moral beliefs, like with the ending of slavery? It was Christians on the forefront of that fight to end slavery. The abolitionists were firmly rooted in the biblical concept that all men were created equal by the Lord, and that they all had equal rights and should be treated as such under the law. And so I think it's super important to use your spiritual and religious beliefs to inform your morality, and I think that it's unrealistic to think that they would be totally separate. The separation of church and state, by the way, only means that the state can't force you to have a certain religion or to worship at a certain place or hold a certain denomination. It doesn't mean that the church can't or shouldn't influence the state. The state was created under the auspices of Christian values. This whole nation, and in fact the Western mentality itself, is derived from a Christian mentality that says that people are innately born with unalienable rights given to them by their Creator, not by their government. That was an unheard of concept before we really implemented that in the most free nation in the world. So you have the choice not to get pregnant or not to impregnate your girlfriend, and that's a choice you should probably make. But if you do make the decision to have a baby, you can't then lose your responsibility to your baby. You owe that baby the right to life, whether you go on to give them up for adoption or something else.